So my name is George Prow. I am a tour guide here in London for a company that I've begun called the Tour Hub, and we're here in Mayfair right now, which is a beautiful part of London. Since the 17th century, when it was developing as a wealthy place for wealthy landowners to come and live, and the Grosvenor family came in 1677, and they still own much of Mayfair. They're the most wealthy landowners in the whole of London, richer than the Queen herself. We're actually standing right here next to a beautiful chocolate shop which has a connection to the Queen. Her favourite chocolates are the Charbonnel A. Walker, the pink champagne truffles, which she has spread all across Buckingham Palace. So I haven't personally been there myself yet, but apparently the staff like to come and pick at those, and they disappear quite quickly. They have a royal warrant, which means that they are official servers of their products to the royal family and the Queen herself. And this gets renewed every 10 years, so it's a very special privilege to be able to have that stamp of approval. The story of Charbonnel and Walker actually began with King Edward VII, who actually met Madame Charbonnel in Paris, enjoyed her chocolates and invited her over to start business with Mrs. Walker. But things didn't quite go so well for Madame Charbonnel. She ended up going back to Paris, and one of the first court cases that established the importance of the original name was won by Mrs. Walker, and the Charbonnel and Walker name still proudly goes on, as I say, as servers of lovely chocolates to the Queen herself. Mayfair has great connection to the Queen because, of course, she was born here in Mayfair in 1926 on Bruton Street, and there is a plaque still commemorating that occasion. Funnily enough, she was born fairly close to one of the most haunted spots in London as well. So we have 50 Berkeley Square around the corner from the Queen's birthhouse, and that is the most haunted house in the whole of London, with many, many stories, spooky stories, ghosts and strange goings on in one particular house in Berkeley Square. Just nearby we have the world's best wine shop. It certainly is very impressive. 2 floors full of wines from all over the world, some in huge bottles, 27 litres big, which are a marvel to behold. It's very much a wine extravaganza, I would describe it as.